We got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn nobody with it, turn nobody. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Got me a river to do with my shit.
Let's go.
What's up? Happy Saturday, everybody. How's it living? This is your afternoon BETSPRESSO. I am Sweatpants Jesus.
I'm Walmart Mac Miller.
And I'm Stone Bets.
Let's go. We got the threesome today, boys and girls. Is going to be how we're going to be doing things moving forward. So I'm happy you guys are here with us today. We got a lot to do today. A lot of exciting stuff going on this beautiful Saturday. We're also celebrating Inzi's birthday again. So it's the Inzi part 2. We just can't get enough of Inzi's birthday in the house today.
Oh man.
Really happy that you guys are here. This is also brought to you by Betting News. Go to bettingnews.com. You can read everything that I've got going on every single day. You can check out what Stone Bets has got going on. You can check out some of Inzi's activity as well. So go check out bettingnews.com. I really appreciate you guys stopping by on the Twitch channel today. We're going to be doing a giveaway today. We're going to be playing Smash or Pass as always, and then we're going to be giving you our favorite props, cooking up a lotto, cooking up a parlay. We got a lot of fun things to do today, guys. So really happy that you guys are with us on this beautiful Saturday. How are we, gentlemen? How's it living out there?
All right. Doing all right. It's a little cold by me today, but doing all right.
A little chilly.
Boys.
Sun's out, guns out, right? It's actually shitty here in Nashville. It is rainy and gross, and not really lovely outside. So, but it's okay because we got the loveliness in here. That's how it goes. So, Inzi, did you have a good birthday yesterday?
I did. Some gentlemen in my life really helped make that one a little special. So that was awesome. Thank you, boys, again. Shout out Trizzy Betts for making that happen. Love you guys. It was a good one. It was definitely a good one. I lost a lot of soccer coin, which sucked a dick, but the rest of it was great.
everything else about your birthday was really good.
It was awesome.
Besides the losing of the soccer coin.
Yeah,
We've talked about this before. You've been killing it on soccer bets, but soccer is one of the biggest coin stealers in the world, dude. It is a coin stealing sport.
It's tough because, we ride our goats, and then when our goats fail, we hate our goats. So that's what happened the other day. Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a new day.
I don't love betting on soccer purely because the tie option. It just is so difficult to predict. I mean, it's hard enough to predict winners and spreads in sports, but when you have an option of a tie as well, throwing in that additional factor, it's tough, so tough. And I went to Arsenal games my entire life. I'm a huge Arsenal fan. I had season tickets when I was living in London. Been to a lot of soccer games, watched a lot of soccer, and it's just a tough sport to cap. So anybody that's really good at it, props to you. I know Inzi, you've got some behind the scenes action that you. I know Stoney, you also dabble in the pitch as well. So
dabble in the pitch, getting more into it now. So we'll see where it goes.
There's some sneaky value out there. I mean, there's not as many eyeballs on it as like the NBA or NHL and stuff. So there are some lines that are a little bit more advantageous to find, but it's tough sport to bet on. And Inzi, throughout the show today, we might see Inzi very, very, very happy, and we might see the bang Inzi, or we might see Inzi cry.
You guessed by my face which side of that we're on right now.
Yeah, it's not like he needs.
Athletic just scored.
Oh no! So if you guys are with us, Inzi needs Benzema to score and Real Madrid to win. Those are the two things that Inzi needs. So if you guys see that, then obviously
not looking too hot.
Hey, anything can happen. It's like hockey, man. Anything can happen really fast.
I was very upset with myself yesterday. To prove your point, and I'll make this short, I had tailed ER and Schnaz's pick for Bettis money line. Shout them out. Craziest game I've ever seen in my fucking life. And this is why you ride your bets, because I cashed out.
Oh,
and exactly. Exactly. And instead of making a ton of money, because I lost a good amount of money. So but I mean, listen. They went down 2-0 right away. I mean, I almost took a breath at the end there because the first penalty kick that they got, because who the hell would have thought they'd get 2 penalty kicks in the 90th of extra time? And the first one was just saved. The next one, though, I was like, well, here we go.
Oh, my God.
So
See,
lesson learned.
There have been many times where I've actually cashed out and then regretted it later. But then there's been multiple times where I've cashed out and not regretted it at all.
Of course,
So
yeah.
It was probably the right choice in the. I mean, coming down 2-0 to win 3-2 in soccer is not very common. It's not like
that's why I was like, they're not coming back from this, and it was quick too. Even though it's crazy, they went down very quick. They came back very quick. The middle of that game, good chunk of that game was useless. But
yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's get rocking and rolling. We've only got a few people in here today, but I'm sure some more people will pop in over the next little bit. So we are doing a giveaway today. If we don't have any more people come and join us throughout the rest of the show today, we'll be doing it again. We'll be doing it throughout the rest of the show. So got a lot of exciting stuff going on with what we got happening at Betting News. I'm going to go ahead and drop this on here. We are giving away this wonderful T-shirt. Right here. Ooh. On the front, you can see the Betting News logo, and then on the back it says "All About the Game" because we're all about the game here at Betting News. So we're giving away this T-shirt, and all you have to do throughout the entire show is guess how many Jokic assists. How many assists will Jokic have tonight? The Nuggets are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Jokic's line is 9.5. His triple double is like minus 120 or plus 100, depending on which book you go to. So if you guessed, we got Stoney in the house. We got Jabowski 11. What's going on? Let's go. Let's get it. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for following. We also have 100 followers on Twitch now. Let's go.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. So so throughout the show, it's on the bottom of the screen, but also we'll run it throughout the entire show as well. How many assists will Nikola Jokic have? If you get the closest to this guess, you will win this T-shirt. That's it. You have to get the closest. We will win the T-shirt. If we tie or something like that, we might have to figure out something because I can't split the T-shirt in half, like I did with the money winning. So, so you get a chance to win the T-shirt. All you have to do is guess how many Jokic assists. So that is exactly how that is going to go. It's actually one of the things that we're going to talk about in Smash or Pass. So I'm going to go ahead and just move us right on to our favorite part of the program. So we're going to play Smash or Pass as we do today for Smash or Pass. I'm going to give you guys. So I couldn't find the top NHL prop bets today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the 2 top bet NBA props. And you guys in chat can also answer this as well. The way this game works is I'm going to give the props. These gentlemen are going to tell me if they would smash or if they would pass on this prop. You guys can do it in chat as well. Let us know if you would smash or pass. So the most bet prop in the NBA tonight is Nikola Jokic. Triple double.
Most bet, really?
The most bet prop, Jokic triple double, plus 115. I actually saw it on FanDuel at minus 120.
Very surprised by that.
I mean, it's hard to not bet it at this point. The guy is averaging a triple double. He has had a triple double in 2 of his last 3 games. First versus the Grizzlies. He had a triple double when they played earlier this season. He had 13, 13, and 13. 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 13 assists when he played the Grizz earlier this year. So what do you think, guys? Would you smash or pass on Jokic triple double?
I'd smash. I mean, he's for that. I mean, it's such little value for something so hard, but he's done it. I mean, he's shown that it's like natural to him. It's just, it's just how he plays at this point. So, I mean, maybe not smash, but I would play it over passing on it.
I'd probably the same way. I'd play it over passing it, but not going to smash it. Just, I mean, plus 115 for a triple double. Like, I get that's what he averages, but I mean, still, it's a triple double. Like,
yeah, we've had this conversation about Jokic triple double before, and I mean, it's been kind of hovering around between like 150 and plus 100. But for minus 120, I would not touch that bet with a 10-foot pole. I mean, as you just rightly said, I mean, he's averaging a triple double, so obviously he will have plenty of opportunities too. He probably has a triple double, but like getting triple doubles in the NBA is very hard. And he could very much. I like his assists a little bit better. Just the actual line of 9.5. It's pretty juiced. It's like between minus 125 and minus 130, depending on what book you bet on. But I would kind of pivot to that because I mean his rebounding line is 12.5. His points line is 24.5. So he probably should have a triple double. But against the Grizzlies. I actually wrote about this game on bettingnews.com. You can go check that out. The Grizzlies and the Nuggets tonight. Jokic against the Grizzlies specifically in his last 3 games, he's had 10 plus assists in 2 of his last 3. And he's had 12 plus assists in both of those 2 of those 3 as well. 12 plus assists is like plus 150. So nice value there if you wanted to kind of go a little bit up the ante and do like a half unit on that, and then the regular unit on the. Oh no, did Madrid score? Did Atletico score again?
No, Madrid scored. It just wasn't Benzema.
Oh no!
The book is like so far ahead, so I was like waiting, like anticipating for it. Finally, I'm like, come on here! I'm like,
waiting
come on
and
here.
anticipating. How much time's left?
There's 5 minutes of regulation. There's maybe probably 5 minutes of extra time. So we'll see what happens.
Plenty of time. What's the score?
Yeah, 1-1.
Oh yeah, they need to bag another goal.
Yeah.
I can't, dude. I hope Benzema scores, so yeah, I can see you go absolutely nuts. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, dude, I hope so too.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, so yeah, that's the most bet prop in the NBA tonight. Jokic triple double, pretty crazy. I mean,
yeah, it's insane that.
Insane value, but he's been averaging it.
Were either one of you able to bet, or were you betting back when Russell Westbrook was just getting one every day? I mean, like, is the same feeling?
Same value.
It's just boom, boom. It's like boom. Oh, it's just automatic.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much. That was 3 seasons ago. That was kind of like right when I started. That was when betting became legal in Tennessee. And that was kind of when I got involved in the ins and outs of, betting more regulated and more consistently. And that was the season that Russell Westbrook pretty much had a triple double every game.
Yeah, he just broke the stat line.
Yeah. They had to set his lines. I mean, he would have you would bet it. It was just kind of one of those set and forget bets. Like, it was just like, it's going to happen more than it doesn't. So it was like, you're going to make money on it in the long term, which is kind of how Jokic is this season. So if you can find plus money plus 115 is what I saw when I researched this. But when I looked on FanDuel, it was minus 120. Like, I'd play it at plus 115. I wouldn't play it at minus 120.
No way. Got to be plus money for a triple double. I mean,
yeah, at minimum. At the minimum. Even money's probably not enough.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. But anyway, so that was that's our first one. So we're, I guess, probably for the value, plus 115 smash, minus 115 pass. I'm just going to go ahead and throw a pass. It's just triple doubles are hard. All right. So number 2, Tyrese Halliburton double plus 100. Pacers are taking on the Magic tonight. This is the second most bet prop in the NBA. Halliburton is obviously back. I didn't do a bunch of research on this one specifically just because I pulled it up right before we got started. But I mean, he's an assist machine. He's been playing great. Hard to not bet that, especially at plus money. I'm gonna pass on it though. That was my thinking there. So what do you guys think?
That was one of your biggest plays in the beginning of the season.
It was his PA was free to start the season. He kind of came back down to earth a little bit, and they kind of adjusted his line accordingly to how he was playing, and then he started not producing like double doubles like almost every game. So his scoring's also kind of fallen off a little bit. I mean, he has random big outbursts of games. I like a different guy in this game, but we'll talk about that when we kind of get into our props and when we start cooking up a lotto and a parlay. But I would pass on this one, but I don't know how you guys feel.
I'd probably pass as well. Just coming back, from the injury from the All-Star break, who knows what he's going to do. It looks like his assist line is at 9.5 right now. So not much confidence that he'll get over that.
What is the value on that, Stone?
What was it? Assist 9.5. Minus 110. So it's not juiced or anything, but yeah, for even money to get a double-double, I'd probably pass as well. Okay.
What about you, NZ?
Well, I'm going to just say based off the fact that I hate that sport and it's so fucking fluky that I'm going to pass on that one.
Fair enough. I had a feeling that you were going to probably pass on that one. That didn't surprise me one bit. So we're going to pass on that one. I kind of agree. I feel like that there's other value out there. I guess, second most bet prop in the NBA tonight. So other people like it. So, but we're passing on this one. All right, so let's move on. So I couldn't find any in the NHL of most bet props, like most money and things like that. But what I wanted to do is feature a little bit of stuff that we had going on Betalytics. And so the top 2 SOG props on Betalytics for their data today, for the live on Betalytics. If you want to go check out betalytics.com, you can sign up with our promo code BNews and get 30% off your subscription. and kind of see how they get their data going on and how we use it on the show as well. So on Betalytics today, their best valued shot on goal prop. They had some other guys that were a little bit more greened out above this guy, but the value wasn't very good for the over 2.5 SOGs. So it's Drake Batherson over 2.5 SOGs minus 120. So we got Drake Batherson over 2.5 SOGs minus 120. What do you guys think? Would you smash or would you pass?
I'm just looking at one thing.
I'd probably smash.
Good value.
Yeah, good value. Looks like he's hit this line, 56% of the time on the season. So, not too much of an edge there, but yeah, I'd probably take this one.
I like this one too. I like this one a lot. What do you think, NZ?
I do like this in the sense that just because he's been cold and I'm kind of starting to feel that's my way to go. Let me just I clicked off on my bed. He is starting to come back around in the past few games, which is nice to see. Yeah, I would take it. I mean, I'm a fan of Batherson as it is. You actually are the one who put me onto him. I do like somebody in this game more than him, just because they play extremely well against this team.
So the Senators are taking on the Canadians today. Canadians bleed shots, especially recently. And Batherson's been pretty good. I mean, he's hit over 2.5, like you said, Stone, in 3 of his last 4. 3 of those 4 were also 4+ SOG performances. So this might be a cheeky ladder guy. I don't even know if this game is ladderable, but we can check that out when we get to the ladder section of the show. But I like the value on this one. Minus 120 for over 2.5. Very doable number. Very nice value. You should probably rip 3 shots against this really bad Canadians team. But just so NZ, save your Senators guy for when we talk about all of our faves before we get out of Smash or Pass. But I'm excited for that little tease he dropped on the.
I know he wasn't even my pick, but yeah.
Hey, I mean, we're going to talk about a lot of things. It's our show, guys. We can do what we want. We're going to cook up some stuff today. We don't have as many viewers as you normally do, but it's the middle of the day on Saturday. Some people might be still in bed. So we got a lot of stuff moving forward, and that's fine. And we're going to be having fun no matter what. Okay, so the last one on Betalytics, and this one's actually one that I like a lot. It's a little juiced. You can't really take it individually unless you bet minus 155s. But it's Sidney Crosby, Sid the Kid, over 2.5 SOGs. Hard to not bet again or not bet Sidney. He's also been playing really well lately, especially from a shots perspective. So what do you guys think? Would you smash or pass Sidney Crosby over 2.5 SOGs?
I'd smash.
I'd put it in a lay for sure.
Yep, it's definitely lay worthy. They're playing the Blues. This game actually puck drops in the next hour. One of the other afternoon game. And yeah, hard to not take this one. I mean, he's hit over 2.5 in 3 of his last 5. The other 2 that he missed, he had 2 shots. And the Blues suck. They are terrible right now. I feel really bad for oh God, I can see his face, but I forgot his name. I feel really bad. Well, no, yeah.
Shout out Lando.
Fuck Lando. No, I feel bad for oh God, who's the forward on the Blues? Kyrou. God, I can see his face. I feel bad for Kyrou, man, because he's playing great this season. He's been really good, and they just sold the rest of their team. He's probably looking around going, what's going on? Crosby's averaging. Crosby's averaging 2.83 per game this season. Yeah, he's over 2.5. Nice look. I mean, you got to hope he gets the third, obviously, but he's been doing it. I mean, Crosby goes through stretches where he'll just not shoot that much and be a little bit more of a facilitator, but he's been shooting a lot more consistently. Good matchup. I like this. Like you guys said, I think it's a good lay piece, minus 155. I mean, if you bet minus 155, if you wanted to do like a unit and a half on it, but I would. So I feel like we're all smashing. Yeah. Smash and a lay.
Definitely take that.
Cool. All right. Well, that was Smash or Pass. That's kind of how things work. We'll have some more stuff moving forward, and I love this game. It's my favorite. We'll play some more games moving forward. If you guys have a game or something like that you want to throw into the idea factory, we can get some stuff moving forward. But just a little bit of fun for you guys. Okay, so let's get on to.
What the fuck was that? Jesus.
Oh, did Benzema hit the post or something?
No, the guy like passed it to him, but like acted like he was blind, so he just kicked it straight into the middle of the fucking stands.
Isn't it so funny when you bet on players to do stuff and you watch them play and they do something stupid? You're just like, you're an idiot. What are you doing?
Well, not even him, the guy who kicked it to him. I mean, unless he was Shaquille O'Neal. What is that? You ever see Major League? Unless it was Shaquille O'Neal with a rocket up his ass, he wasn't getting at that one.
I mean, the funny thing is that like Benzema is actually pretty big, but I mean,
he is a big dude. Yeah,
he would look like a dwarf next to Shaq, which is hilarious.
Shit.
Okay, so let's get into our get into our plays of the day. And so Stoney and I both have 2. Inzi, I'll let you have 2 as well because I'm sure you've got a couple that you probably want to talk about.
Yeah.
Stone, I'm going to let you go first. I know that you have an NHL and you have a college play. So which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the college one first. Why not?
Okay.
All right.
It's your guy.
Here we go. Not a prop from a prop guy. Prop from a not a prop guy. There we go.
Yeah.
Homer pick, Grady Dick of the Kansas Jayhawks over 1.5 threes. It is juiced. It's minus 200, but it's a beautiful lay piece. This should be minus 500. I mean, he's hit this in 18 of 28 games this season. It's 64%. He only has 1 game without a 3. In that game, he didn't have an attempt. At home, hit this number in 12 of 16 games. And then recently, the volume has been there. 3 of 10 last game, 2 of 9 the game before that, 4 of 9 the game before that, 28 attempts in the last 3 games. He's hit the number. He shoots 41% from deep. It's going to hit. I mean, 2 threes at Allen Fieldhouse is almost automatic. It's juiced. Pay the juice. Put it in a lay. Forget about it.
So I really wish that I could bet college props, but I can't in where I live. I know, but some of you guys in chat, and obviously you can, Stoney, but NZ can't. I can't.
No.
But if you can, actually, so I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, that's Kansas State. Wrong guy. Hang on, I just want to triple check because I'm just making sure that I didn't like just miss it. They're playing West Virginia. Yeah, no, I can't. God, that's such a pain. That would have been such a good ladder piece, like you said, or just a regular lay piece. Although I wonder if I have it on Prize Picks. Oh, if it's on Prize Picks.
Ooh, yeah. See, I don't really mess with Prize Picks, so it might be up there.
That's okay. Let me check.
I can't even bet that on Prize Picks.
Really? Maybe then I can't. Probably can't either. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Maybe.
Wait a minute.
I can on Prize Picks, but he's not on here because it's gonna hit. It's minus 200. I mean, maybe. Yeah, it's not on here.
I'd say the line would probably be 2 on Prize Picks, anyways.
Yeah, to hit the 3, but yeah, no, he's not. I don't see him on here. But anyway, great prop. That's a really good one. For a lay, if you can throw that in there wherever you guys bet. So cool. All right. So what is your NHL one?
My NHL one of the Colorado Avalanche. We got Valerie Nichushkin over
God
2.5.
bless you.
Thank you. Over 2.5 shots on goal. It's about minus 130. This season versus Calgary, he's hit this number twice, 3 and 5. And he's looking good since he's been back. He's on the first power play. No Kale McCarr, so someone's going to have to step up and take shots for this team. And Calgary spends time in the penalty box, top 10 in penalty minutes. So I think there's going to be some power play opportunities for him. He's 18 of 28 on the season. He averages 4.8 attempts. So I really think he's going to get there with, especially with McCarr out.
We were talking about this before we went live. I love betting on Valerie Nichushkin. He's one of my favorite players to bet on. When he got hurt earlier, he was crushing. I had him on my fantasy team. He was playing great to start the season. He got hurt. And then, kind of been out. I was kind of looking at a different guy in this game. I was looking at Ranta over 3.5.
I peeked at Rantanen, actually.
Yeah, Rantanen looks pretty nice too. Over 3.5 plus 132. I have another play in this game. I'll wait and do it when I talk about my PODs. But this should be a fun game. The Avs and the Flames in Colorado tonight. But I like this one a bunch. I think this is good value. I mean, there are times during the season where Oh, that's McKinnon. I was like 4.5. Over 2.5 minus 130 is sometimes gets so juiced to like minus 150, minus 160. So when he gets back rolling, he's definitely a guy that can rip puck on net. So yeah, I love this one a bunch for the value. Cool. All right, let's stay on the ice. Inzi, what is your favorite play? And then I'll let you add another one because I know you've got some more.
All right. So the main one that I was on for the show was Braden Point over 2.5 SOGs. It's minus 120. So I took a different approach yesterday. I had said to Trent when I went on stream that I'm sick of playing the same guys where, all right, he's had this many straight, he averages this, throwing it all out the window, finding the cold players, trying to find guys that we know have talent, just haven't hit their stride. And right now he's one of them.
Is he the contrarian?
I guess, right? I never thought of it. Is that how it is? I just
contrarian
because I got burned so many times playing a guy. Oh, he's hit his last 5. He's hitting his last 3 against the team. All that other crap. And there's just been a lot of hooks out there. It's nice that the books have actually straightened the market out pretty nicely. I feel like the values have come back. But yeah, I don't know. I keep getting hooked, but we know I'm Captain Hook, so that's a different story.
You need to get the hook tattoo. You just need to get the hook emoji.
I was
gonna get it like tattooed or somewhere.
I told my guy that when I was there getting my arm done. It's funny. So he's missed his last 3 games. He's gotten hooked his last 3 games, but he plays well against Detroit. He's hit his last 2 there. His last 5 against Detroit, he's averaging 5.8 attempts, so the volume is there. He's a sniper. We know he's good. He's a great offensive piece of that team. So I like that a lot, and I like him to score. He's hit his last 2 games. He has scored a goal against the Red Wings. One of them is going back to last year, so that at least makes me feel a little bit better that he's not that guy that scored 5 straight games. And Detroit ranks like mid-tier of the league in shots on goal allowed at 17th. So I feel like this is a good spot for him. It's the stat. What I found interesting was the stats against Detroit. Everybody has played good 4 out of 5 games against them, but that game where it wasn't any good was the game this year. So everybody fell short and hooked except for him. So yeah, that's my one play for you there.
Is this a laterable one on FanDuel right now? Let me see. I'll check it out. I got to pull it up.
No, actually,
it is. Braden Point 4+ is plus 210.
Ooh. Oh wow, that's nice.
Cheeky.
I'm actually looking at up on Walmarting.
I'm with you. We're with you.
Yeah, you're here.
Hey, we got the Walmart. It happened.
Walmart, real bad.
Cash, Walmart money line.
Yep, Walmart money line done for the show. Actually, he didn't Walmart yesterday, so he's making up for it with a big Walmart today.
Wow.
Like a massive Walmart. We got a Walmart super center. Oh man, he's frozen. He'll come back in a minute, I'm sure. Yeah, he might have had to dip out and come back. But yeah, all right, probably. Well, I'll go ahead and say mine in the NHL while we're waiting. It's actually a 2-teamer. Okay. So oh my god, we have double in.
We got 2 of them.
We just removed the frozen Walmart Inzi.
That was the first.
We were saying that was the Walmart Supercenter, bro. That was the big one.
That was the first. I said that to myself. I'm like, wow, it's so bad this time. I got to come out. I was like, I'm lost right now.
You are still frozen. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no!
I know. I don't even know how to get rid of it. I can't remove it.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, I'll let you keep going. Then you kind of froze when you were talking about Point, but did you have another one that you wanted to talk about?
No, I was actually saying that I've been sitting here right now and I'm looking at those popular parlays that I've been playing a lot. And there's a few nice ones out there. And, there's these ones that have this crazy value and all that other stuff. But I've really been liking the ones that are pretty much even money or a little bit over. So, for instance, you got Pedersen, JT Miller, and Anthony Beauvillier, all for 2+ shots each for plus 100.
Nice.
I like something like that. So
I looked at Pedersen's regular line. I mean, he had fucking 10 shots last game.
I saw.
We talked about it on the show, and I wish I fucking took it, but it was, 10, dude. The guy ripped 10 shots. I mean, it's basically him and JT Miller right now. Also, Connor Garland's shooting a lot too, but both of those guys are taking up a lot of the shots that Horvat was taking before he left. So I like this one. This is a good one, NZ. That's a good popular parlay. We can bring up FanDuel in a little bit when we're talking about kind of all the plays, and we can you can show some more of them that you like, because I know that there are some cheeky ones out there.
Yeah, there is.
Did you have another one, or do you want me to do my my NHL play?
No, why don't you go? Because I already did. I technically did 2 and 1 there with point.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, so my my NHL play of the day, it's a 2-teamer. Kind of going back to the back to my roots with these juicy 2-teamers to make some nice plus money. We got Sebastian Aho from the Carolina Hurricanes at over 2.5. It's minus 188 against the Ducks today. Say less. And then you got Michael Backlund over 2.5 SOGs. And from that Avs Flames game, and it's plus 151 if you pair them together. Backlund is minus 154 at over 2.5, so kind of borderline playing it individually. I just don't bet minus 140 or higher. So I really like the value at Aho. Obviously, like I said, against the Ducks, he had 6 when they played earlier this season. They allow the most shots in the league to anybody. Aho's actually been playing really well. He's had over 2. I think he's had 3+ in 2 of his last 3 games. So I mean, I feel like any Canes player is probably a good look in this one. I liked Seth Jarvis a lot on Prize Picks, but then they took it down. I couldn't find it anymore. It probably got super juiced because it was, again, Jarvis has been really hot. A, sitting 5 straight, and B, they're playing the Ducks. So, one of those deals. But yeah, Aho 3. He's hitting. He had 3, 4, and 4 last 3 games. So he's hitting 3 straight at over 2.5, and he had 6 against Anaheim to start the season. I have to pull this part up because this one was pretty wild. So this is the Backlund look. So Backlund's been hot. I mean, he's hit his SOGs over 2.5 in 5 straight games. But against the Avs, this is the part of it that for me really stood out. I'm just having to pull it up. I didn't write this down because I had to write down a bunch of other stuff before we got started. But this is pretty wild. So Backlund against the Avalanche versus the Avs. Let me just pull it up here on StatMuse. StatMuse is a really great tool, guys. If you guys haven't checked out StatMuse, go to statmuse.com to look at your props. It's free. You can type in matchups. You can type in just specific players, and it'll bring up their game log, how they've done recently, etc. Really, really nice tool. So be sure to check that out. All right. So here's Michael Backlund, his game log against the Avs. 3 shots, 3 shots, 3 shots, 2 shots, 4 shots. That's his last 6 games against the Avalanche. This is just his regular game log. Michael, they gave me Michael Brantley, who's a baseball player. That's not what I was trying to do.
I got you.
Thank you. There you go. There's his last 10.
Wow.
Look at that green guy.
He's just ridiculous right now.
That's
against Colorado. I mean, he's worth laying the juice.
Yeah.
For 2.5. I mean, I think pairing him with anybody that you really like that's super. Maybe Crosby would be a good pair for him as well if you wanted to get even cheekier with that value. But I mean, Aho at minus 188, like over 2.5 against the Ducks. Like I really liked Aho's ladder, but they don't have that on FanDuel, of course, because they're playing the Ducks. That was one that I really liked a lot. But I like Backlund. I like his ladder. 4+ is 5+ is plus 370. 4+ is like plus 185.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good though too.
Nice value there for Backlund. I think 5+ for plus 370 is a cheeky lat. It could be a lotto option for us if we wanted to roll with that. The guy's just been ridiculously hot. But like you said, NZ, it's not guaranteed. Like he does. There are stinkers out there. He could figure skate tonight. But yeah, so that was I really like that one a lot as like a little juicy 2-teamer. Paul is on Backlund. That makes me feel so nice. We did the same thing, NZ. What's up, sexy boys? What's up, buddy? You get a chance to win a t-shirt, Paul, if you want to enter our contest. All you got to do is guess how many assists Nikola Jokic will have tonight, and you get a chance to win this very tasty betting news t-shirt with all about the game on the back, betting news on the front. Let's go. We might have sweatshirts moving forward too. Bang, bang. And all you got to do is guess in chat. You have to guess how many assists Nikola Jokic will have. It's on the bottom of the screen too. So appreciate it. That shirt is fire. Let's go. All you got to do is guess, Paul, how many assists Nikola Jokic will have. Where do I enter? All you got to do, Nikola Jokic, how many assists? And also for Jabowski, is it Jabberwocky. I'm an idiot.
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky 11. You got to guess too if you guys want to get entered to win a free T-shirt, and you have to be following the channel and be subscribed. So subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, and give us how many assists Nikola Jokic will have tonight, and you get a chance to win this free T-shirt. Whoever gets closest will win the shirt. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And there's only 2 of you that can guess right now in chat. So there's 6. We got a lot of viewers, but only a couple people in chat. So guys, drop your guesses to win the T-shirt.
50-50 chance, guys.
Yeah, come on, drop your. I mean, it's a really nice T-shirt. They're going to be arriving next week. You're going to see me in one on the channel. So come on, get involved.
On the channel.
On the channel.
On the channel.
Yeah. So Backlund. Anyway, back to Backlund. Back to business. He's been hot. He could have a stinker in there, but nice matchup against the Avs. The Avs also allow a bunch of shots. Like you kind of talked about Stoney in this game. So I think like you said, NZ earlier, NZ. Nathan McKinnon could be a good look here too, if we wanted to talk about that. All right, so let's get to the point where I have an NBA prop. I actually have quite a few that I like on the hardwood tonight, but I know that you guys it's not your fave. But I friend of the program, and you guys are gonna hate this. But NZ, can you bring up stat news again on the screen, because I want to show this visually. So we've got. It's James Harden. Over 21.5 points.
Excuse me while I crawl under my desk.
And cry. I know. But, so we got Harden. So the Sixers are taking on the Celtics tonight. Probably going to be one of the games of the night. Should be a really good one. But Harden, over 21.5 points. He's hitting 3 of his last 5 anyway. He had just dropped 31 on the Grizzlies when they came back from the All-Star break 2 days ago. 11. So Jabbat, we got 2. There we go, guys. See, this is what's up. 11 assists from Jabberwocky and 10 assists from Polyboy. So you guys get your chances to win the T-shirt. Good guesses. You guys both think he's going over. We like to see it. Triple double. If you want to bet that, guys, is I find it. You can find it. You can find it for plus. I find it for plus money, but good value. Stoney, I'm all out. Can you come over, please?
I'm on my way.
On his way. All right. So if you look at James Harden against the Celtics, so he's hitting 3 of his last 4. Just dropped 31 against the Grizz last game, but against the Celtics, he's had really good success. I mean, he's one of those guys that's kind of tough to get on the right side of, as we've talked about multiple times before. But Harden against the Celtics eats. I think that they really are going to focus on Embiid. I think Embiid obviously can have a good game here, but against the Celtics, here's his game log: 26 points, 35 points, 20 points, 22 points, 21 points, 42 points, 42 points, 45 points, 26 points, 34 points, 30 points. I mean, we're going back to his Rocket days now, so you can't really read into that too much. But last 2 as a member of the Sixers, both of them this season, 26 points and 35 points. Does really well against Boston. One game, both of those games were in Boston. So there's that aspect as well. But I like his 3s over 2.5, but it's so juiced. It's like minus 150. He's hit, let's see, in his last 3 games, he's hit over 2.5 threes and 3 straight against the Celtics. He's also hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 of his last 11 games against the Celtics over 2.5 threes, 3+ threes. So take that for what you will. I know that he's a tough guy to get. My bearded brother, I love betting on him. Every time I bet on him, I feel like every time I bet on him, he hits. But it's just a good matchup. I really think they're going to focus on Embiid. I like Tatum too. I think Tatum could have a good night tonight. I liked his boards. I liked his rebounds. Over 8.5. I think that's a cheeky one. I think he could have 10+ rebounds tonight. So those are my kind of thoughts on, but that was my favorite. Harden over 21.5 points for the bearded wonder. So those are the NBA ones. We'll talk about a couple more NBA guys when we get into cooking our lotto and cooking our parlay, which we can do right now. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do the lotto first, or do you want to do a regular parlay?
Let's do the regular.
Regular?
Start with the regular.
Start with the regular guy. Okay, so Stoney, I would love to throw Dick in here, but I can't.
Everybody loves to throw some Dick in there, man.
Everybody loves I can't bet on Dick today. So let's But if you can, you
little
should throw this
different.
additionally into this parlay. All right. So what are some that stood out to you guys? I'm going to do it on Prize Picks. Inzy, if you want to do it on the book, we can do it on the book as well.
Yeah.
So I think one that's really nice that should be mentioned is it's kind of going to get swept under the rug today because everybody's kind of off of him after he sold our souls a couple of games ago. But Jack Hughes, man, over 4.5. I mean, it's plus Chicky, but he's hit it in 3 of his last 5. And the last time he played the Flyers, he had 8 SOGs. And they're playing the Flyers.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. 6+ is plus 250 for Hughes. So that's could be a good lotto piece. I mean, he's the type of guy that, like, if we bet on him, he's going to do nothing. But if we don't, he's going to have 9 SOGs again. So I really like that one. I think that's one that should not be forgotten. I mean, we could do Sid the Kid if we wanted to at over 2.5 as a lotto piece. I don't hate Sydney, but these afternoon games in the NHL can be kind of hard.
I was just thinking. I mean, we can go. DeBrusk's been good. Toffoli's been good.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys.
This is regular, right? We're just talking regular lines.
Yeah, we're just doing regular lines here.
I mean, I would go with Toffoli personally. I mean, I think even though did I put him in? No, I didn't put him in the other night. I put Kempe in over him, and yeah, that went well.
Did you guys see? You boys see
I did.
sitting out tonight? Oh, that sucks. No, I didn't see that.
No, they might just announce it already. I mean, he's obviously going to the Rangers. I thought that Timo was going to the Rangers because the Rangers sat 2 people last night and Timo didn't play last night. But
you think is he for sure? Is that like not confirmed? But has it been the rumor?
Yeah. The rumor is it's a done deal. I don't know. Like they're all like, well, what are they waiting for to announce it? But maybe there is something more to it.
That power play with Tarasenko, Kane, Zibanejad, Panarin, and fucking Fox. Ew.
I know it's but where's Tarasenko Benny? First game, 1 shot, first shot, scores a goal. That's it.
Hadn't done anything.
I'm very happy that the Islanders never picked him up when he was like a free agent there at one point.
He'll score today now that you've made fun of him on the show.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Put a couple beans on Tarasenko to bag a goal today because he's after Inzy fucked with him, he's gonna definitely score today, no doubt.
I'll keep my beans. Wait, the game's already on.
Yeah, it's on. Actually, I really like to play in this game for a lotto. I don't even know how it's doing. Let me see how it's.
They're down 4-1.
Sheesh. I liked Philip Cheadle, but I don't know what he's doing. His game log against the Caps was insane. He's probably got nothing going on right now. Does he have any shots? He has 1. Great. His game log
tied 4-4.
What?
No, it's 5-1.
It's 5-1.
I wish.
No, it's 5-4 is the Jackets are beating the Oilers 5-4.
Oh, that maybe. Okay, that was the game.
Is it 5-4 now?
McDavid scored 2 goals too.
Did he? He has 6 SOGs. God, he's on auto bet right now. That guy is just on absolute fire.
I'm feeling good about his season total, his goal season total right now. I need 63, I think.
Yeah,
63 or 64.
I liked Korpisalo for his saves. I liked the ladder, and he's got 36 so far, which is spicy. But anywho, that's stuff that's already happened that we weren't able to talk about because we were late. So, or not late, but those were early games, and I had stuff to do. So did you guys. So, okay, so let's talk about what we want to put in here. I mean, do we want to roll with? What's our first, like, what do we feel really solid about? Like, what's the first really, really good one?
This is not a lot, all right?
Yeah, this is just regular.
I really like Aho at 2.5. It's minus 188 on FanDuel, but I mean, I think that's also a great lotto piece too. It doesn't look like I'm able to ladder it on FanDuel.
No, neither am I. It's because it's going to hit.
Right.
That game is. I feel like most Ducks game at this point are just not gonna, like, they're not gonna put them up anymore because every guy's gonna hit. This is one that I didn't actually. We're gonna go back to my homie that I talked about. Oh no, they took him off Prize Picks, you bastards. Oh no, maybe they didn't. Yeah, they did. Oh shit, Mikey Isamont. My buddy Isamont figured out how to pronounce his name, and he bagged 3 SOGs against the Preds last game when I talked about it. It's at 2.5 again, -130, and it's hitting 6 straight games. I mean, the guy's just on fire right now for the Sharks. That's a good one. I like that one. It was on Prize Picks. It's not on there anymore. On the book, it's fine value.
Might have found a sneaky one, actually.
Okay.
So JT Comfort over 1.5 -155. Since it's a parlay, just 2 shots. I mean, he's hit it 6 out of 7. He's hit his last 3. He has gotten hooked in his last 4 games against Calgary, which I like. So he's due for one. 2 of them being this year. So it's not like he's not familiar with them. Obviously, that goes both ways, but you know what I mean. It's not bad. I just like the fact that it's just 2 shots. Don't need 3, 4, just 2. Same value as some of these guys right now, like Toffoli's 2.5 -160.
I'm not seeing Toffoli on Prize Picks too. Oh yeah, there he is. He's got 3. He's 3 on here. He's at 3 though, and he's the kind of guy that we've talked about before. Like he's going to just hit. He'll just have 3. Yeah,
that's what he's been doing
consistently. Yeah, is it at 3.5 on the? But you said it's at 2.5 on the book, right?
2.5 plus 160.
How does he do against Colorado? How does he do against Colorado?
Beautiful.
That's a green.
This is strange that they played so many games so quick in March, close together in March last year. But hit once this year, didn't hit another game,
and then hit all 4 of the games season before.
Right, and I mean he's just 9 out of 10, 5 out of 5. He's just
all right. I feel like we got a good jumping off point then. So we've got Aho. You like Aho, NZ? You down with Aho?
Yeah.
All right, so we got Aho over 2.5. We got Toffoli over 2.5. You guys want to do Backlund at over 2.5?
Oh, we can't play both of them though.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay,
Yeah,
let's do Toffoli then, because I like Backlund a lot, or who has better value? Which one is better, Toffoli or Backlund? Are they about the same?
Yeah, I believe so, actually. Well, in there right now. I think they're both around 150, 160.
Whoever we choose, the other guy's selling, or they're selling, and the other guy's hitting, no doubt. So, well, actually, so let's do it this way. Let's do Toffoli in this, because I have Backlund in a 2-teamer. So then if they'll both hit, and then we can all be happy.
There we go.
Let's do it that way. All right, so we've got. I like this, guys. I like where we're going here. We've got Backlund. We've got Toffoli. Sorry, not Backlund. My bad. We've got Toffoli and Aho. And do we want to stay on do we want to even go to the NBA? You guys even want to go there? I know you're both like, no, please God. No. What do you think about Harden? You don't want to ride with Harden? You're both like, no, please.
He'll probably do it. I mean,
he should, right? Totally should. All right, let's see here. We could do Isamont.
I like Isamont actually, -130 for 2.5.
Oh, we lost NZ.
Oh.
Isamont, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to not take that, honestly. Against the Blackhawks too. The Blackhawks allow a bunch of shots.
Definitely.
Let's see if it's on here. Yep, -130. All right, so let's see if we got Isamont. We've got Toffoli. Let's see here. We have. I can't wait to make a lotto today, dude. There are so many good ones. There are so many good ones. I have a free $5 bet too, and you bet.
I do as well.
Yes, let's go. You know where that $5 bet's going.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you might as well, right?
Right.
We got Sandy in the house. What's up,
What's
buddy?
up, Sandy?
Let's go. Oh my God, NZ's internet went out. We lost NZ right as Sandy joined. So
we'll be seeing NZ.
Exactly. Sandy, if you want to win a Betalytics, I keep doing that. If you want to win a betting news t-shirt, we've got swag, man. So all you got to do is guess how many assists Jokic will have. How many assists will Nikola Jokic have tonight? And you get a chance to win this spicy betting news t-shirt. All about the game.
We only got 2 guesses.
We've only got 2 guesses so far. So get involved.
Chances
get a chance to win. You got to be subscribed to the channel and follow us on Twitch, and then you get a chance to win this t-shirt. So guess how many assists Jokic will have with this, and you get a chance to win this spicy tea. So let's see, what did he say? Whatever the line is, give me the under.
9.5.
It's 9.5. So you're gonna go 8, or you're gonna get hooked at 9. Sandy's such a contrarian. I love it. SPJ, what's up? What's up, Steely Dan? You're back, dude. How's it going? I know I'm banned on Twitter, so what's the line? The line's 9.5.
Andy's got 9.
Sandy's going 9. Lock me in. You got it, brother. Steely Dan, glad you're here, man. I'm the only subscriber, though. Oh, yeah. Guys, you have to subscribe as well, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. And that's the other way you have to, support the channel, but then you get free stuff. We gave away $100 last stream. We're giving away a T-shirt today. Get involved.
Want a hoodie one time?
We're going to be doing a hoodie. Yeah. How's the bottomless flowing, Sandy? Ooh,
the mimosas. Bottomless mimosas.
The schmosas. Great to see you. Good to see you too, Steely Dan. Appreciate you being here, man. If you guess how many assists Jokic will have and you subscribe to the channel, you get a chance to win this spicy T-shirt right there. Beautiful. And it says all about the game on the back because we're all about the game, and I know you guys are all about the game. So get involved. I'm boozed up. Let's go. I'm about to join you, brother. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we lost NZ. NZ's internet went out because he didn't pay his bill because he's in soccer piss. That's how that goes. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think he's just dealing with some internet problems, which is no big deal. All right, so we've got a parlay partially cooked up right now. We've got Mikey Isamont SOGs over 2.5. We have what else do we have? We have Tyler Toffoli over 2.5 SOGs. Minus 160, and then what was the third one, Stoney?
Aho,
that's right.
2.5.
That was my pick too.
Your pick?
I forgot Sebastian. Sebastian Aho over 2.5 minus 188. All right, so far with these 3 picks, it's plus 340.
Plus 340. Not bad.
So not bad. If we do one more, I want to get like kind of close to plus 800. That'd be nice. Yeah. So we need to find one that's like kind of around. Maybe even plus money, but minus 100, minus 110 or something like that.
What about NZ's point?
Oh yeah.
Minus 120.
I like that one. I did like that one. Let's see where it's at here against the Red Wings.
3+ is minus 122. That gets us to plus 701.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
3 shots from 4 dudes.
3 shots from 4 dudes. The 3-shot 4-duder. I like that. All right, so let's leave that there. Just cool. 3 shots from 4 guys. Yep. Nice and easy. Plus 701. We're not asking for too much here. Nope. We got Mikey Isamont over 2.5 SOGs minus 130. Tyler Toffoli over 2.5 SOGs minus 160. Sebastian Aho over 2.5 SOGs minus 188. And then Braden Point over 2.5 SOGs minus 122. And that is plus 701. That is very spicy. I like that a lot. I am doing that right now.
Yep, got that.
Okay, so now it's lotto time. Let's. I hope that NZ will be able to join us again, but if he doesn't, that's okay because he lost his internet. So that's how that goes. So it's just me and you, Stoney. Let's do it. All right. So we both have a free $5 bet.
Yep.
And drop your favorite in chat. Drop your favorite lotto piece of the day. It can be in the NBA or the NHL. Favorite lotto piece of the day. Guy to plus 200 or higher for guy to do his job, but to do it way more than he's supposed to. Columbus 6. Oh wow, the Blue Jackets scored again. Oh my God, who had Columbus reverse puck line today? That bet's not you. That bet's looking nice. Okay, so a couple that we talked about on the show. I talked about Backlund 5+, which feels nice.
Yep.
I mean, Harden 25+ is something that I could definitely get behind.
I'll trust you on that. Let's do it.
Look at this from Paul. He just bet them for minus 1.5 at plus 182. Let's go, Paul.
This man.
He's so sneaky. I'm sure Chef probably did. Let's go. All right. So if we did just out of so Harden for 25+ points is plus 165. So let's see if we did the alt line, just do for Harden for his alt line. That is over 26.5 is plus 240.
Plus 240.
And,
all right.
Yeah. And if we're looking at Harden against the Celtics, last 2 games, 26 points, 35 points.
Yeah.
We could do 30+ if you want it. He just had 33 against the Grizz, and he had 35 against Boston earlier this season.
It's a lotto. Let's do 30.
30?
It's a lotto.
That's why I love you, man. 30 plus for Harden is plus 500.
Wow.
It's a good start
already.
That's a great start. That's the kind of starts we like. All right, so we got Harden. I feel like Harden is going to come through for us today.
Definitely.
Harden 30 plus 500.
Cool.
All right, that's numero uno.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Harden 35 plus or 35 plus. If you want, all right, just out of curiosity, guy, he's not even on here for 35 plus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Means he's dropping.
Not even giving it to us.
Not even giving it to us. All right, so we got Harden 30 plus points. Now, another one that I was kind of looking at is Miles Turner. Miles Turner just dropped 40 points, and they're playing the Magic tonight. I like his regular line at over 17.5. Against the Magic, he's hitting 3 of his last 4 games. Nice value there. 20 plus points doesn't have a whole bunch of value. It's like plus 135 for a lotto specifically. That was just one that I found myself. Do we want to do Backlund? Do we want to go to Backlund?
I like Backlund.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially against the Avs. I think they'll be ripping puck.
Yeah, I agree with you. The question is, so if we look at his game log specifically for Backlund, like he 4 plus is plus 174. Okay. And I mean, the guy he's either hit 3 or like between 3 or 5 almost every single game over pretty much the past 10 games. And against the Avs, we lost the NZ guys, and he's normally the one that brings up the screen. So I'm working on it right now. Let's see. Against the Avs, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 4. So he hasn't gone over against the Avs specifically. He's only kind of gotten to 3. But in his last 5 games, he's been on fire. So I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, let's see. 5 plus is plus 370.
The good news is with us starting with Harden at plus 500. So his last 5 games, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. Can we do 5 plus?
Yeah, we should probably do 5 plus.
For the value?
Of course.
Sure.
That 2-leggers plus 2,700 already.
Just leave it there. I mean, just fuck it. Honestly, that's not a bad little cheeky 2-teamer. James Harden 30 plus and Michael Backlund 5 plus SOGs, but we're gonna keep going.
Absolutely.
So, what do you think about Jack Hughes?
I like Jack Hughes. He burned us last game, but he did come back and have 4 in the third period after just skating around.
Yeah, even Michelle Kwon it for two periods for sure, and then he came out and decided to play hockey.
But then he showed out. So I mean, looking at his line, let's see, 6 plus is plus 250, 7 plus 500. I mean, like you said, we bet on him. He's going to do nothing. We don't, and he's going to have 10. So
right, exactly. So, and again, this is also against so he's had 5 plus in 3 of his last 5.
Right.
So he's hit his
Flyers.
Yeah, and against the Flyers last game, they played twice this season. He didn't do any. He Michelle Kwon for one of the games. Okay. But the second game against the Flyers, he had 8 SOGs. So he's just one of those guys. Like it's either he does everything or he does nothing. He's definitely one of those. Exactly. And if we put him in here, he's gonna be Jack Kwon, no doubt. But I don't know. I like the value, and I like going back to guys after they burn you, because then like the redemption is there. We talked about this on an earlier episode in the show. Ooh, Nico Hischier. That's a good one.
What about Hischier?
That's a good one. Steely Dan coming in hot is actually a really good one. I looked at this 6'5" now. Oh no, Paul. Oh no, get the empty netter for the dub at the end. Let's go. I want him to cash this bet because he bet on the minus 1.5 or plus 182.
4 plus for Nico is plus 182.
So if you look at what's 5 plus, do they even have it?
Yeah, they got it. It's 390.
All right. So if you look at Hischier against versus the Flyers, I looked at this. I'm glad that good job, Steely Dan. Welcome back, brother. We missed you. This is a great addition here. I can never spell his name, and now my fingers aren't working. Hischier versus the Flyers. Right. So we got Hischier versus the Flyers. His name is also hard for me to say for some reason. He had 4 last game. the last time they played. Been playing well as well. Good game log recently. Thanks, brother. Yeah, you're welcome. No worries. We're on the same page. See, I like it. His regular line's nice.
He only had 4 SOGs versus the Flyers, but he had 9 attempts.
That's crazy. So last game against the Kings, he had 6, and then he had 3, 1, but then 5 and 7. I think we got to take somebody.
I really like this Steely Dan Nico play. Looking at these charts, the volume is there. I mean, multiple 7-8 plus shot attempt games. Yeah, I don't know if we'd go 5 or just 4, but
4 plus is only 182, and I mean,
right, doesn't fit the criteria.
It's a lotto, bro. Plus 5 plus is plus 390.
All right, let's do it.
So, I mean, I like the 4 plus. Now we can, we could do is we could kind of water a couple things down and add a couple more legs and like go that way. But I've found doing these lottos, like I'd rather go a little bit above for a guy and rely on one person rather than like dropping it down and relying on 2 or 3 people.
Multiple legs, definitely.
And he just had 6, so I mean, and as you said, his attempts are through the roof as long as he gets them through.
Right.
You know what's going to happen now? Jack Hughes is going to have 10 SOGs. Clip it. It's happening. He's having 10 SOGs, no doubt. But because Steely Dan talked about it, and we got NZ back. Let's go back in the biz.
Hey!
Wow, dude, you have built a super Walmart in our show today.
This time, at least, I can say it completely went out. I had to restart the router and all that stuff. Normally, I just disconnect like here and it freezes and it comes right back, but not this time.
The Walmart Supercenter has been constructed by our man.
Oh my gosh, jeez, you ain't kidding.
Well, I'm glad you're back. Glad you popped in. We're cooking the lotto. So we made our original 4-legger. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna dig it. Stoney and I got good with chat too. So we got Sebastian Aho over 2.5. It's the 3 shots from 4 geysers. That's how we're doing this. Sebastian Aho 2.5, Braden Point 2.5, Isamont 2.5, Toffoli 2.5.
Plus
701.
I'm gonna book it right now.
Good value. Nice. And just 4 guys, 4 geysers, 3 SOGs. That's all we need.
Simple.
Nice and easy. On the lotto, on the other hand, we're going the other direction.
We got it right.
Well, Tony and I both have a free $5 bet. I don't know if you do as well. If you have a free $5 bet, then the stars are aligning way too much.
I don't, but that's okay.
All right. Well, you have to put your own $5 on it. Sorry, dude. Okay. So, but what we have so far, and you're going to throw up, is James Harden 30+ points. He's like, the internet's going to go back out again. He was disappearing.
I can't hear you. What did you say? The connection's not good.
What is it? Is this working?
30
James Harden 30+ is plus 500, and he's hit it. He hit it against the Grizz last game, and he hit it against the Celtics earlier this season.
Okay.
We got Backlund 5+ plus 370.
Okay.
And we were just discussing, and I think what we're going to do is go Nico Hischier for +3 for 5+ for plus 390. Steely Dan dropped it in here because we were talking about doing Hughes.
That's what I was just thinking, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
he eats them, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had 8 last game. I mean, but Hischier also, because Stoney was looking it up, his attempts have been through the roof. He just had 6 against the Kings.
Plays very well at home.
He had 4 against the Flyers last game. 5+ for Hischier is plus 390. To get the same value on Hughes, we'd have to 7+ is plus 5.
He's hit his last 7 straight at home.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah.
I know.
Just
blame Connor. Well, you missed this, but Paul bet. So the Columbus was up 6-4, and Paul bet them over -1.5 or plus 182. And the Oilers scored because McDavid can't give up.
Okay, Paul, I had the Oilers, so we're both losers.
Oh, dude. All right. So, all right. For some reason, Jack Hughes 7+ is plus 500, and it's speaking to me so hard. I might do a separate one myself in my own little corner.
I was going to say that's 2 more shots. I mean,
it is, yeah. I mean, 6+ is plus 250, but I think for this, because Steely Dan brought this in, and I do like this look. I think and like you said, NZ's done really well at home. The attempts have been there. Should we roll with Hischier 5+?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't hit 5+ in like 12 games, so he's due 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's only at home actually. In all of his games, oh, he just had 6 the other night.
He
Sorry,
just
I
had
was
6
looking at,
against the Kings.
yeah, I was looking at only at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What about Hughes at home? Because I just want to know for my own personal ideas. But we're gonna do Heischer. We're gonna put Heischer in here. Like, there's no doubt. Yeah,
So
it's in.
in his last 10 games at home, breaking his line. He's had 5, 9, 10, 9, 6, and 6. That wasn't in a row. There was three misses in there, but
9, 9. Say it again.
he had 5, 9, 10, 9, 6, and 6.
That's Jack Hughes at home.
Yeah, that's not in a row. So he had a 5, 4,
Yeah.
5, 9, 4, 3, 10, 9, 6, 6.
Gentlemen. I don't know, man. I know. All right, let me ask Steely Dan.
Almighty.
Steely
I
Dan.
just cut out again.
You're Walmarted again.
Yeah,
No, you're back now. Wow, the Super Walmart's getting bigger. The Walmart Super Center is growing as we speak.
Oh man, we
Steely
still have
Dan.
everything but Wi-Fi.
I know. Do you want to? I'm going to leave it up to Steely Dan. This is Steely Dan's decision. Steely Dan, do you like Heischer 5+, or do you like Hughes 7+? What's your thought?
390 versus plus 500.
What's the vibe? What are you? Because it's your
I feel like
choice.
this is an easy. I feel like this is an easy decision.
It's up to Steely Dan. He's gonna. We're leaving it in Steely Dan's hands.
Won't be offended, but now you'll feel the pressure.
Yeah. Now you understand what we have to do up here when we put this together. So Chef and I on Spaces yesterday cooked up a lotto, and we talked about Kuzma or Porzingis for. I don't care. You have to decide. It's your decision. We talked about Porzingis versus Kuzma for 10 minutes, and eventually we went with Kuzma for his 4+ threes. Porzingis went 5 for 5 from 3 in the first quarter. Of course. Nice 5. Yeah, exactly.
Nico 5. There it is.
Yeah, that's
Nico
what
5.
I'm thinking.
All right, let's
All right.
do it.
That's it. It's in. Wait, did I
Word.
put it in already? Yeah. All right. So let's find one more. So we got Harden 30+ points, Backlund 5+ SOGs, Heischer 5+ SOGs. That's plus 13,718. Pretty nice to start us off. Let's find one more. Should we just stick on the ice, or should we go back to the hardwood?
Is anybody good to hit 3-pointers today?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play, if I'm gonna play stupid ball, I like threes.
So Tatum over 2.5 threes was the third most bet prop in the NBA. That was the one I was going to include but I went to ice instead. I mean, it's always a good bet. I liked his boards. That was something that I was kind of glancing at. All right. So anybody in chat, if you have a play that you like, drop it in here for this lotto here. I think.
Wow. Yeah, no, he lines up with all the numbers. The only person that looks better than him is Derek White for over 1.5, and he's being projected on props.cash at 2.5, so you figure almost 3.
Yeah.
And they're projecting Tatum to have just almost 4, almost 3.5, so you figure 4. But Philly ranks second in defense, I guess, against the 3. But Derek White's hit his threes in his last 5 straight and his last 10 straight.
Lord. I'm just looking at for lotto purposes because Tatum over 3.5 is plus 130. So that means the 4+ is probably
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Let's see if he's even on here before I attempt to say his name.
Bring it up on the screen. Is it a basketball player?
It is a basketball player. His name's not. Oh, they only have one. I don't know why, but he's on the Spurs. His name is Malaki Branham.
Oh yeah,
His line,
Branham. Malachi
Branham.
Mm-hmm.
His line's 1.5. I mean, he's hit every time against the opponent in his last 5, and he's at 80% on his last 10.
It's not on FanDuel right now, probably because the The Spurs.
Yeah, they don't have. Yeah, they haven't released anybody, right?
Yeah. Steely Dan, also you're in here, dude. Guess how many assists that that Jokic will have tonight? If you get the closest, you get a chance to win a T-shirt, man. You got to be subscribed to the channel and follow the channel, but otherwise, all you got to do is guess how many assists Jokic will have. So drop that in here, Steely Dan, because I don't think we have his guess. Oh, Sandy popped in for a second, NZ, while you were gone.
Oh, word.
12 was from Steely Dan, and then Sandy guessed 9 because he wanted to be contrarian.
It's been working for him.
Yeah, I mean, unders pay.
So
I did find a good Velato piece here. I looked at this last night. Lauri Markkanen.
For what?
His points, just his points. Against the Spurs, he had
Spurs.
I'm trying to just look here. He dropped 32 on them last game. Last time they played, he just had a 40 bomb last game. He only hit 3 threes. I was thinking about maybe doing his threes, but I don't think just for the value on the points, I don't even think 30 plus has any value because his line is 28.5. So high.
And
So
there's no fear of the
blowout.
Lovely NBA factors here. Yes,
Yeah,
that would be the one I'm referring to.
No value, unfortunately. What about BI?
That's another guy, actually. Let's talk about him real fast.
Giroux?
Yeah. He was the guy I was talking about that was in the other game when we were talking about the other game. I forget who we were talking about in the center of this game.
Batherson.
Yes, so he eats Montreal, dude.
Yeah, is this game up for ladder options?
All right, so his SOGs, he's had 3-4, 3-3, 4-7-4 against them in his last 7. He just had 5 and 4 his last 2 games as well. And if I had to guess, him for 4+ is probably good value.
I'm not seeing ladder options on FanDuel for this game.
Oh, shit, really?
I don't even see his regular line.
Oh, that's because they don't even have shots. So Stone, I don't know if you realize it, but like if you look at the thing, and they have this game like almost isolated because it says SGP under it.
Yeah.
So they're coming up with some sort of same game parlay options, but they haven't figured out, I guess, how to put the props in there because they only have the periods. And I've noticed this. They had it last night, but I guarantee you they'll only allow like a goal and one person for a shot. And like you won't be able to do like multiples.
Right.
They might.
That sucks.
Honestly, they might because no other books do it anymore. So they might be the one to do
Nobody
it.
does.
They would get mad traction on that because
Definitely.
they had it, and then Caesars had it, and then they took it away, and then Caesars took it away.
Yeah,
you know,
hurts my heart.
They want to get back in that game. Yeah, I don't see the SOGs there for that one, unfortunately, but that is a good look. I like Giroux. What do you guys think about Brandon Ingram? Our lovely buddy Ingram.
Oh, the toe.
Should we just do the 2 most hated basketball players that NZ likes to bet on in the NBA in the same lotto?
Oh my gosh!
And they both sell, and he will never, ever, ever bet on him ever again.
Yeah, I hate that man a lot. He sold on us
more than Harden
this year so bad. Harden may be more of a personal problem than being sold on by this guy. He is the biggest sell. Him, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, I hate to say it, has done it to me. I don't hate him, though. But Jaylen Brown can kick rocks, too.
BI has actually not done very well against the Knicks specifically, but he's been great. I mean, he's been crushing his points.
He's been great recently, yeah.
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's healthy. He's back and healthy. So, like, I don't see who else is going to score for them too. Oh, although maybe CJ McCollum. What's McCollum look like? His threes. Because the Knicks don't defend 3-pointers whatsoever. I mean, Julius Randle could be a good one too. He just had fucking 40 points.
Olmark shutout?
4 threes for McCollum is plus 230.
How is CJ done against the Knicks?
I'll tell you 1 second here.
Let's see, because we're getting close, guys, and I feel like that we might have something here.
Wow, he plays well. That's his last 10. He's been playing well. But versus the Knicks, we want his threes?
Threes, yeah.
Hasn't hit in 3 straight, but before that he had 2 5 5.
He hasn't played them this year. It's not showing me anything.
No, he played against. He hasn't. Oh, he hasn't played them. He only played them when he played for Portland.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No dieta.
No,
See, his series his last 4 out of 5, but 4 being the most.
Yeah, he hadn't hit 4 in a while though.
Yeah.
That was probably just a good regular line play.
Yeah.
Julius Randle versus. I just want to see what because Randle literally just had 40 points and hit 7 threes. So his threes could be a good option. I just want to see what he's done against the Pelicans.
God, the books are so soft that you can't fucking do same game parlays for shots.
Oh my god. So against Terry Rozier threes? Question mark. We'll get to that in a second, Steely Dan. So against the Pelicans in his this season, this was last season. They haven't played this year. They haven't played this season yet. He had 4 points. Nice. Solid.
That's
I'm
solid.
just saying, but look at his last game. Like literally his last game, he dropped. He's the type of guy that he'll not if he will shoot threes. He'll shoot a shit ton of them. It just depends on whether or not he's going to make them. He's went 7 for 14 last game. He had 46 points. His threes could be nice. 4+. What is 4+? Just out of curiosity.
Scary Terry.
No, we can talk about that in a second. I'm just looking at Randall right now. 4+ is +1. Oh, 4+ is +140. Sheesh. That's shitty.
4+ is +190 for Terry.
It's not quite.
Yeah.
You have to have a big one.
Does anybody know anything? Well, I guess it's Trizzy would be the answer, but anybody know anything about this boxing match tonight?
No.
Like, are we betting on Jake Paul to destroy the
it's
world
Jake
here?
Paul versus the Gypsy King.
Tommy,
right?
yeah. Why is it not
Fury?
on here? Yeah.
I don't think
Wait,
it's probably you'd have to bet it somewhere else. Unfortunately,
What day of the week is it? It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. Yeah. What day?
It's weird. Sorry, it's not on the book.
All right, so I have a pivot here. Because Brunson didn't do anything last game because Randall dropped 40-something points, so he didn't even have to. He almost had a double-double with assists. But let's see how Brunson does against the Pelicans, because that could be one that's kind of sneaky. He hasn't even played them as a member of the Knicks. His assists.
Here it is, Jake Paul.
Points
Jake.
or
I'm looking at his. Well, I was thinking points. I mean, he was on absolute fire, and then last game he didn't really do anything, like I said, because Randall kind of took over. But Jaylen Brown 4+ threes. That's a cheeky one.
Why is this fight in 10 minutes or 20 minutes rather?
Is it in England? Or is it somewhere else?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this boxing match. I'm not a big boxing fan. So.
Strong possibility.
I want to.
It's on at 4 o'clock.
I like this look. We could also do something in the. Memphis Nuggets game. Jaylen Brown 4+ threes. +260. I was looking at. Oh, that's nice. +260. What about Brogdon? What's Brogdon done against the Sixers? Because he's one of those guys that just like randomly will do something. We're so close, man. We just got to find this last leg. We got to find the nugget.
On the Celtics.
And usually I have a little bit.
16 against the Sixers.
What are we looking at? Threes?
Brogdon. Yeah, points.
A lot of points.
Oh,
Threes,
points.
anything.
His threes are nice. I mean, he's had 5 in back-to-back games. He had 2 against Philly his last game.
19 and 16 this season.
Wow, he's crushing his PRA.
What's his points line?
Points at 13.5, it looks like.
I think his PRA may be the move.
We can't do that. Or I guess we could all. Oh, we can't because we already have Harden 30+ in here.
Yeah. Never mind that.
Your favorite. That's a good look though. Really.
I mean,
good
he seems to be crushing his PRA. It's only at 20.5, and he had 22 and 27 against them this year, and he's hit it the past 3 games at 36, 34, and 34.
Oh,
Brogdon, that is.
Was that when Tatum wasn't playing?
One of the
Some of them.
games was 3 days ago. The other ones were last week, though. So maybe.
All right, so hear me out. Got one. Contavious Caldwell-Pope,
KCP.
15 plus points, plus 250 against the Grizz. So I like his regular line is over 10.5.
Yeah.
He plays for the Nuggets.
I like that.
There's no Aaron Gordon tonight.
Can I entice you with a different option here?
The threes.
No, actually, it's PRA.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, he's hit it his last 5 straight. It's 17.5, 22, 24, 18, 22, and 18 at minus 102. The line's 17.5.
Yeah. I'm just doing it for the lotto, though. I'm trying to think of one for the lotto. But, I mean, for the PRA, I will definitely be putting that in a prize picks entry, no doubt. Contavious Caldwell-Pope versus the Grizz.
Oh, maybe you're right.
We should do his alt. We should do his alt line of his PRA, maybe. But let me.
If not his PRAs, his threes. See, he had 3 and 4 against them last year, but in the last 3 games, he's had 4, 3, and 2. Just coming off a 4 in a game.
He hit 4, 3, and 2 against the Grizzlies last 3 games too. I think that's the move. But what's his threes line at?
Plus 290 for 3 threes. It's at 1.5.
That's not bad. We don't need to even go for 4.
Right.
Is it even on there? It's not even available.
It's on FanDuel. I'm seeing it.
No, I'm just saying the 4+ isn't available.
Oh yeah, 4+.
Yeah,
no.
the 3+ plus 290. That feels good, guys.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. He's a shooter.
But hang on. So just out of curiosity, because do they even have the alt PRA? Because they do. I just want to see if it's like, because that PRA look is nice, and if there's an alternate PRA option for him, there is.
There is. So
what is it?
So up to 21.5 is plus 240.
What is it? What did you say his lines were?
His PRA has been
17.5.
22, 24, 18, 22, and 18 his last 5.
So he's hitting 3 out of 5 at 21.5 plus 240.
Yeah.
What do we think? That might be it. Is that
I
it?
think
Or is it the threes?
I like the PRA.
PRA altogether.
Do we just go to 20.5 at plus 198, or do we stay at this plus 240?
Let's do 20.5 plus. Let's do 19. Wait, hang on. 20.5.
Or do we go with the threes for the value because he is a 3-point shooter? Let me just see his volume again.
So if we did if we do his PRA over 20.5 plus 198, that brings us to plus 41,077.
Oh, here's the attempts.
7.
That was just at 20.5.
At 20.5, I didn't go all the way. I mean, it's a lotto. Like, we might as well just go ahead and do.
Might as well go to the 21.5.
Yeah, come on, or the threes. But I do feel like you said, he's hit the over 21.5 in 3 of his last 5.
All right, so his last 10 for his PRA, he's gone 7 out of 10, and in 5 out of those 7, he's had 21 or higher. So do we do the 20.5?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, let's do the 20.5 plus 198 just for the value, or for like the recent, like 5. I'll take a 50% on a plus 198 play.
Yep.
Right.
And I mean, plus 41,077. So that's James Harden 30 plus points, Michael Backlund 5 plus SOGs, Heisher 5 plus SOGs, and Contavious Caldwell-Pope over 20.5 PRA plus 198, and that's plus 41,000.
Pays $10,000.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, right.
And if you want to add Grady Dick 4 threes,
oh my God, stoned.
It pays 185 plus 185,000.
Are you gonna do that for yours?
Shit.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh my God!
I'm adding the Grady Dick threes. We're doing the 5-legger, 5 to win $9,000.
4 plus. You said the 4 plus 3s, right?
4 plus 3s. Yeah, it's a plus 350 on its own. So yeah, added on top of what we just did.
Wowzers! All right, I'm gonna leave Contavious. I'm gonna do it. I can't do the Grady Dick, unfortunately. All right, so we got Caldwell-Pope over 20.5 PRA. Heischer 5+ SOGs, Backlund 5+ SOGs, and Harden 30+ points. I swear to God, if James Harden sells this,
you're never going to hear the end of it.
He will be banned on this show. I know NZ, as soon as I say his name, will be like, nope, remember that time?
Oh, man.
Remember that time?
Remember that time? So my free $5 bet wins $2,000.
There you go.
Well, might as well, right? I was the only thing. Did you already book it, Stone?
Oh yeah, I booked it.
All right, fuck it, I'll just book it. I was just gonna say what we could also do is maybe do an alt PRA line for Harden.
We're already there.
It's booked. I'm booking it right now.
It's a lotto.
It's a lotto. Let's go. I mean, honestly, we could get close, gentlemen. Feels pretty spicy. And then when Jalen hits 5 threes, yep. Also Steely Dan for sure. Yep, that one. Don't let that one get swept under the rug. Jalen Brown 4+ threes, no doubt. That's definitely going in. I mean, Tatum's threes too is also a fine look as well, like you talked about, NZ. Yeah, nice. All right, I think that's it, guys. Appreciate all you guys being here in chat. Thanks so much for stopping by with us today. Just like one more time for you guys, if you have a chance for the last couple minutes of the show, if you want to win this lovely betting news T-shirt with the betting news on the front and all about the game on the back, all you have to do is guess how many assists Nikola Jokic will have tonight. How many assists Nikola Jokic will have? You have to drop it in chat, and you have to be a subscriber to the channel, and you get a chance to win this T-shirt. We'll announce it on the next show, so be sure to drop by next time. Honest opinion, did you guys like this? Right before we get out of here, Pens, Sens, Canes, Bruins, Devils, all money line. Pens should whoop the Blues, so they'll lose outright.
Devils should take care of business. Canes should take care of business.
The Senators are the only ones that are kind of sticking out to me as possible sellers.
But they kind of own the Habs, though.
I actually like the Habs today. I got a half unit on the line.
I do like. Who the hell are the Bruins playing? Why can't I find them?
They're playing the
Canucks.
The Canucks. The Canuckity Nukes.
In
So
Vancouver.
it'd be 1, 2, 3. Wow, minus 500. The Canes are. Jesus fucking Christ. I would personally take, if I had to swap somebody, Paul, I would probably take the Lightning over the Sens to be safe. That's just me, though. The value's kind of the same. Yeah.
Who are the Bolts playing? Oh, the Red Wings. In Detroit, though?
I mean, it's sneaky, but they are sneaky, rather. But Tampa's coming around. I don't see them losing that game. I mean, what do you guys think? You think there's a chance?
No, I think the Bolts should take care of business. Is Vasilevsky in net? Is he playing? Is he starting tonight? He probably should be.
I'm not sure. It's because the game started. I was about to say. It's crazy that 5 those, what is that, 6 picks, 5 picks was only like a plus 200. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. It was 4 guys. They're all relatively juiced. None of them were none of them were having anything going on. So but I mean, we got a little bit more time, guys. If you want to do we can do another little prize picks entry, or we can get out of here. You guys got things to do in the next 15, 20 minutes?
I do, but you guys can keep going.
No, it's all right. Let's go ahead and call it. We've had a good show today. It's been awesome. Love you guys being here. We'll be back next Thursday. We will announce we will announce the winner for the T-shirt. So you guys have to guess the Jokic one. How many assists did Jokic have? Yeah, Pens money line's not locked in right now. Yeah, the game's just starting, Paul. The puck's probably dropping as we speak. But appreciate all you guys being here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Steely Dan. Sandy's not here anymore, but that's cool. Paul, appreciate you being here, brother. It's always good to have you here. Yep, he'll be waiting for that delivery.
In a few hours, Paul.
Exactly. A little hop, skip, and a jump, you know.
Yeah.
Right. This was brought to you by Betting News, guys. Go to bettingnews.com. You can check out all my stories on there. You can go read what Stone's got going on, NZ as well. Appreciate you guys all being here. We didn't have Betalytics in the house today, but Betalytics is also somebody that works with us on the show. Go to betalytics.com. You can use our promo code BNews to get 30% off their subscription. And if you want to ride these parlays with us, I'll be sure to post them after the show. Obviously, the Lotto one, a little dusting, a little Salt Bay sprinkle.
Yeah.
Free bet.
A little free bet or a Salt Bay sprinkle. Just a tiny little sprinkle. And then the other one, the SOG one as well. You can ride that with us as well. But appreciate you guys being here. That's how we do things on the show. For Stone Bets, for NZ, wrong one. For NZ, the birthday boy. Appreciate you guys being here. My name is Sweatpants Jesus. Hopefully, I'll see you on Twitter very soon. Otherwise, you can follow me at the
Such a
BN
crime.
account. I know.
It's such a crime.
At BN content. You can kind of follow along with what I got going on Twitter as well in the meantime. So, yeah,
Thank
happy
you,
birthday,
sir.
NZ. Let's go. Steely Dan, thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you on Thursday for Afternoon BETSPRESSO on Thursday. Have a great weekend. Take it easy.
Later, guys.
See ya.